Good morning, my wonderful friends. Megas with you on a beautiful day in Asha. And this is an important message and a hard message for me to put out. It's actually taken me a long time to make this video. It's been on my heart for a while. One of our wonderful friends in the comments loves the message of Asha and said he so dearly wants to believe it, but what's holding him up from accepting Asha and the all good spirit is that he's wondering, why didn't it work for the Zoroastrians? Why were they run out of their home? Why have they had such a hard time of it? If what we teach here is real, why didn't it work for them before? And I wanted to be real careful how I answered that, and I don't know if there's a tactful way to say it, so I'm just going to say it. Zoroastrianism became a matrix religion, and I can give you a great example here. Here is the Gathas of Zarathustra. Here's what he wrote, okay? And it's all about love, righteousness, Asha. Let me show you what came along after that. And I got more than this, but this is what I had here handy. This is all the writings of the priest after that. So do you see the difference from this little bit of paperwork here, the songs of Zarathustra, and then what all the priests wrote afterwards? And my friends, a lot of it is absolutely awful. I've never shied away from any of the religions, going through the text, pulling out what's good and what's bad. And we've done it with the Bible, the Quran, the Gita, anything. We've covered all the religions. I haven't done a lot on Zoroastrianism because that's kind of the foundation of our faith. I'm a huge, fan of Zarathustra. He's one of my heroes, and I've had a hard time talking about it, but I'll tell you what, I'm going to be honest with you. Some of the stories written by these priests, they call themselves Zoroastrians, but they're not followers of Zarathustra, my friends. And some of the things in here are worse than anything you've seen in the other texts. Absolutely horrific things that the priests are telling you to do, my friends, if the laws that they've made aren't followed. And it's just law after law after law. And my friends, that's not what Zarathustra taught. And think of all the masters. Think of Jesus. Do you remember what he said? He said, love God, love your neighbor, love your fellow man. That's everything. That's all the laws. But here, the religions, the matrix religions, they have stacks of laws and then horrible consequences if you don't follow those laws, my friends. And Zoroastrianism turned into a matrix religion, and that's why it failed. I was watching a video the other day, and it was a Zoroastrian priest over here in America in a classroom telling all the good stuff of Zarathustra's teachings out of the Gathas. And so the students instantly want that. They want Asha. They want the all-good spirit. And do you know what he told them? He said, well, sorry, you can't. You have to be born into it. So, my friends, that's the difference from a Zoroastrian and a follower of Zarathustra. Zarathustra taught 3 times a day to recite the creed, that this message of the all-good spirit is to be propagated throughout the whole world for everyone. So this guy might call himself and look like a Zoroastrian priest, but he's not a follower of Zarathustra because he's not doing what Zarathustra said. And that's what happened with all these priests, and they gave the Magi, the Magus, a bad name, my friends, and it destroyed them. That's why the religion has gone away. And so what we're doing here at the Order of the Magi, we're restoring the teachings of Zarathustra, the teachings of the Christ. Remember, it was the Magi that went to the Christ and worshipped, my friends, and the Christ is the one that taught the loving Father. The Magi taught the loving Father, the all-good God. I've told you this before, when James and John said, let's call down fire from heaven like Elias did on this town that didn't receive our message, because that's how they thought back then. Jesus said, you don't know what spirit you are of. My friends, Jesus taught love. Zarathustra taught love. Asha is love. You can receive the all-good spirit and Asha. You don't have to become a Zoroastrian. You don't want to. You don't want to become a Christian. Jesus wouldn't have become a Christian. You want to become a follower of the all good Spirit. You want to restore God's image to perfection, all love, peace, joy, kindness, goodness, and then match that vibration. Match that image. Be that, because that's who you truly are. That's where you come from. And when you do that, the lion illusion goes away, my friend. So you can be a follower of Asha, the perfect creator's perfect idea today, and you don't have to join any goofy religion, my friends. That's not what we're about. I want to read from Asha 2 to finish this up. Asha 2's statement is know only good, and God and good are the exact same thing according to Zarathustra, according to Jesus. It says perceive and understand only the good, and let your experience and practice be the same. Be aware at all times of your high standing. Always remember the covenant written on your mind, that you might not forget. You are a child of the King. You come from good spirit, and you're made of good spirit. And we got to read, this is important. Asha 3, get this. It says, I have the mind of Christ. I have Vohu Menu, the good mind, the God mind. My only job is to align with and hold the attributes of God. Okay, what did Jesus say? Verily, verily, I say unto you, he who holds my vibration and trusts God has God life, good life. So what do? Our job is to hold the attributes of God, which are love. If it ain't love, don't have it. No matter what some priest says or tells you to do, or some religion or some government, if it ain't love, and don't let them change the meaning of love. I do not like that. When they tell you I'm beating you because I love you. No, my friends. Inside there's a fervashi, a divine spark that lets you know what unconditional love is. Be that. Be divine life. Be peace. Be joy. Be power and freedom. No matter what's going on around you, you be those attributes. You be good, God, because that's who you are. You're one with God, and God and man cannot be separated in truth. And when you do that, the lion illusion goes away. The religions go away. The matrix religions go away, and you find that truth, my friends. It says, my mind, my heart of hearts, my Fravashi divine spark is God, but my thoughts in my brain are not always God good. And so our prayers, may my thoughts align with that true mind, that true heart, that divine spark within us. My friends, today you can have true religion by restoring his image. God is all good. He's been misrepresented as hating, warring, killing, getting jealous, killing men, women, children, destroying. They gave him attributes of the evil spirit so they can control the religions, my friends. And they've turned you into the monster that they turned God into. But when we restore his image, we restore our image, and will restore the image of the earth. So beautiful, so simple. Love, love, love. And I love, love, love you guys. Share this message with one person today, please. Or share it with more. Put it on your social media. Advertise it. But get the message of love out. Get it out with just your heart. Go give someone a big hug and tell them you think they're great. My friends, there's a lot of ways to spread Asha, to spread truth. And it's all about love. Guys, we'll see you next time.